There was a time he used to talk. Not a lot, not loudly, but enough. Enough to show you who he was beneath the surface. Enough to let you in, just a little. And then one day, he went quiet. He still nodded, still answered, still smiled sometimes. But something shifted. The softness in his tone, gone. The way he used to tell you about his day, his dreams, the way he used to let himself be seen, gone. And you started wondering, was it something I did? Was it something I said? Was it me? But the truth is, it wasn't you. It was never just you. He stopped talking because long before you, someone else taught him that his voice didn't matter, that his feelings were too much, or not enough, or simply inconvenient. And so, little by little, he learned to say less, to share less, to need less, because needing meant depending, and depending felt dangerous. Because once upon a time, someone made him feel like being himself was a burden. So now, he carries everything alone, not because he wants to, but because somewhere deep down, he believes it's safer that way. He was taught to be strong, to be useful, to provide, to fix, but not to feel, not to soften, not to sit in silence and say, "I'm hurting. Can you just be here with me?" He wants to. He just doesn't know how. He wants you to hear him, but he's not sure it's safe to speak. Because in his past, tenderness was met with distance. Tears were met with discomfort. So he learned to go quiet, to make his pain smaller than yours, to make himself disappear so you wouldn't leave. But here's what you need to know. His silence isn't rejection. It's memory. It's the echo of all the times vulnerability was punished. It's the shadow of every time someone walked away when he needed them most. He stopped talking not because you did something wrong, but because talking stopped working. So, what can you do? Not fix him, not force him open, not demand his story like it's something owed, but sit beside him, not in silence born of distance, but silence born of presence. Show him you're not afraid of the pauses, of the quiet, of the wait. Let him know you'll still be here when he finds the words. Because one day, he might say something small, a phrase, a breath, a name from his past. And in that moment, the boy inside him will be listening closely to how you respond. Will you meet it with curiosity or try to fix it? Will you listen all the way through or interrupt with a lesson? Let your response say, "You don't have to explain it all. You don't have to be okay. You are not too much." Let it say, "I'm here. I'm listening. I won't leave." This is not about waiting for him to become someone else. It's about remembering that the man in front of you was once a boy who learned silence to survive, and that now he needs something different to heal. Not pressure, not advice, not perfection, just presence. And if you are him, if this is you, if you're the one who went quiet, I see you. I know how heavy it is to carry so many unspoken things. I know how long you've held your breath just trying to keep the peace. But here's something no one ever told you. You don't have to be silent to be loved. You don't have to shrink to stay safe. You don't have to pretend you don't feel just to be enough. Your voice is not too much. Your story is not too broken. And yes, I know it's hard to believe, because trust takes time. But you are not alone in this, not anymore. So when you're ready, open the door, even just a little. Say one true thing, even if your voice shakes. There are people who will meet you in your truth, who won't leave, who want you not just your strength, but your softness too. You don't have to carry it all anymore. You don't have to disappear to be loved. Speak when you're ready. Rest when you need. You are already enough, even now, especially now. Let silence end with softness. Let this be your return. And if the words don't come right away, that's okay. Let your breath speak for you. Let your presence say what language cannot. There is a kind of healing that happens just by choosing not to walk away from yourself. So, if all you can do today is sit quietly with your pain, you've already done something sacred. You've stayed. And that staying, that showing up, that silent sitting beside the hurt, that is the first language of healing. Let it be enough for now. Let it carry you home. Because somewhere deep beneath the silence, beneath the weight of all you've held in, there is still a part of you that remembers how to speak, not just to survive, but to be real, to be witnessed, to be free. That voice might be small now, it might be trembling, but it's still there. And when you offer it compassion, not control, when you offer it kindness, not correction, that voice grows roots. It rises. It remembers it was never meant to disappear. You were always meant to be here, fully, softly spoken. Let your next breath be a quiet promise. I won't leave me again. Let the stillness echo that truth. I am worth hearing. Not someday, not when you're better, now, exactly as you are. And if you're listening to this, still breathing, still here with me, let this be the moment when you stop waiting to be saved and start letting yourself be seen. The silence was never your flaw. It was your protection. But now it can become your beginning. Speak softly, or not at all, but never again against yourself. There is peace in presence. There is strength in being witnessed. And there is a version of you already unfolding, one breath at a time. Welcome home. There was a time he used to talk. Not a lot,